feel about saving money and cooking a great dish? Today we're gonna make pasta fagioli. It's gonna be a one-pan dish, under $5, under 20 minutes. Nothing to do but get started. You probably already know this because you clicked on the thumbnail. I, of course, am Annie. This is my tiny home. As you can see, we're just chopping up some onions. That's it. Just a nice fine little chop on those little onions. Rough and rustic. We are also going to be using some carrots. Now, I have washed them and I have not peeled them though. I've opted to leave the peeling on. We don't waste anything at Annie's Smoking Pot. Remember that little piece right there? That's gonna go into my baggie at the end of the show and it's gonna become vegetable stock. If you haven't caught that video right there, that's the stock video where I showed you what I do with all these leftover little bits and pieces that don't get used because we don't throw anything away. Now the carrots, we're gonna chop them up into just nice diced little pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick and then we'll continue on. Now that we've got those ready, nothing to do but start cooking. And we're using olive oil because the olive oil is going to give this dish just another level of flavor that you're not gonna get from a standard non-flavored oil like vegetable or canola. If that's all you have though, by all means use it. It's okay. You're gonna take your heat to about a medium temp and we're gonna go ahead and start the onions and the carrots first. It's going to give it a chance to soften up a bit before we add any other ingredients. So we're gonna let this go about 3 to 4 minutes before we go any further. And we're gonna put a lid on it just to help it along. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add some red pepper flakes. You wanna add the red pepper flakes before any of the other seasonings, only because you wanna give it a chance to kind of soften up a little bit. Red pepper flakes do tend to have a little bit of a crunch to them. Next, we're gonna add minced garlic. Basil, parsley, and oregano. Seems like we're doing a little bit of an Italian theme with those spices because this dish originated in Italy. So of course it seems logical to have those spices. Let's keep moving. We're gonna add just some standard tomato sauce and some chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock if you'd like. You see all that great things that came out of there? This is my homemade stock that I made a couple of weeks ago. Showed you the video once already. There it is again for you in case you missed it that first time. And some fresh cracked pepper. Pepper is your call. Add as little or as much as you like. We're gonna bring this up to a boil, so we're gonna put a lid on it. Then we're gonna put it to a simmer for about 5 minutes before we keep adding some more goodness. It smells fantastic already. We're not even done yet. Next thing we're gonna do is add in our pasta. Now I'm using a ditalini pasta. Let me show you what this looks like. This is a ditalini pasta. It is essentially tiny little tubes of pasta. You can use any pasta that you would like in this dish, but I wouldn't recommend like a spaghetti noodle or anything. Let's just add that in. An elbow macaroni would work as well, or they've got one that's called, I think it's called a salad pasta. It's essentially the same thing as what I just showed you, just a little bit bigger. We're gonna bring that back up to a boil and we're gonna let that go for about 4 minutes. Takes about 8 minutes or so for that pasta to cook, but we still got one more thing to add to this pot. Oh, I love one pot dishes, don't you? And I love soup. So this is like a twofer for me. Oh, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in the description below is the full recipe of what we're cooking today. And I'm gonna give you a full cost breakdown at the end of this video. 4 minutes later, we're gonna add our cannellini beans now. And our neighbor dog showed up. This is Bandit, everybody. Hi, sweetheart. So it must smell good. He tends to come over every once in a while. He loves bologna. He is a fantastic boy. Our cannellini beans have been added, so we're gonna let this go for about 4 more minutes just to finish cooking off that pasta. Then there's nothing left to do but dish up and enjoy. It's done. There is nothing left to do but dish it up. Oh, and give you the cost breakdown. I'll do that in just a minute. Let's dish it up first and see how it looks. Pasta fagioli. That's what we made today. Are Are you ready to know what we spent today to make this? Now, there is one thing. I did use my homemade chicken stock, but I'm giving you the price as if you had to go out and buy the chicken stock. The onions were 16 cents. The carrots, 49 cents. The beans, 78 cents. Our tomato sauce came in at 96 cents. Our stock, if you go out and buy it, is 69 cents. And our pasta was 44 cents. That is a grand total of $3.52. But because it came in so inexpensive, I got this roll for 33 cents. So this entire meal right here, all of this, came in at $3.85. That's it for this amazing dish. I'm gonna try it now because it smells amazing. I'm going in, it is hot. We're gonna get some carrot and some cannellini beans, some pasta, and some of that delicious broth. That is fantastic. Oh, a little bit of kick to it from those red pepper flakes, but not in your face, hot, just flavor. Lots and lots of flavor. You know what? Thank you so much, as always, for joining me here at Annie's Smoking Pot. And until next time, bye. I love it.